Was that a play that you guys noticed on the field when the guy put his head down to the
I mean, I didn't see it. I don't know about anybody else, but you know, the play was well away from that, so you know, not a lot of people saw it, but it's just one of those plays. You know, you gotta, like I said, you gotta keep your quarterback healthy. You know, you gotta protect him. So, you know, on our part, we got to do better about that and keep stuff like that from happening.
Early in the year, the offensive line, you know, was maligned. The running game was maligned. But you guys, when you look at what you've done when you've had your opportunity, how much growth has this offensive line made, and do you think there's still a lot of upside to how well they can play?
I mean, sky's the limit for those guys. I mean, they're competitive just like anybody else on the team. But coming into the season, you know, we had a lot of new guys. We lost some guys last year, so we had new players, new people in different positions. But as the season's gone on, you know, we really developed as a running game, as a running team. And like I said, the sky's the limit. You know, if we keep improving each and every week, you know, there's no telling where we can go.
We talked about the number of big plays. Is it an accident or coincidence that, you know, Ardarius coming back to the offense and made his share early on? You know, talk a little bit about his impact and what he does really for the offense in general.
I mean, we know what type of player he is. I mean, anytime he gets the ball in his hands, there's a big play to be made, and you know, he's a special player. Whether it's down the field or just a simple 5-yard route, you know, he can take it 60, 70 yards, you know, like we saw it in the game against Arkansas. But we knew having him in the offense would definitely help us vertically, and he's just a great player. And you can't really talk enough about, you know, what he brings to this offense, not just on the field, but you know, in the locker room, the motivation, the toughness, you know, that mentality that he brings to this offense. You know, you can't replace it.
I know you and Nick are on different sides of the ball, but what is his personality? Coach talked about kind of how meticulous and prepared he was and everything.
I mean, guys like that you can't talk about enough. You know, guys like him or Darius, they're just, what they bring to this team is unmatched. You know, whether it's from in the locker room, motivating us each and every day, every practice, before the game, during halftime adjustments, or their on the field performance, which speaks for itself. So you can't really give those guys enough credit, but they really do so much for this team, offense and defense. You know, it's great having players like that around because, you know, there's no telling what kind of circumstances you'll face in a game. Having players like that to, you know, keep a positive attitude on this team no matter what, to know that no matter what the circumstances, we can overcome it. Those guys are really important to us. And,
He's already a leader?
oh, I mean, of course. I mean, just based off performance, I mean, that's apparent. But, you know, it's Minka, he's a quiet guy, but whenever it's time for him to step up and lead, that's what he does.
Coach Sanders talked about playing full 4 quarters, of course, in the complete game. How much more important is that going against a team like Tennessee that's had so many second half swings already?
I mean, they're a great team, and that's one of those full quarter games, 60-minute games that you have to play every play in the game. I mean, so we really got to emphasize this week, just like every other week, just playing a full 4 quarters, coming out fast, finishing strong, and playing every play in the game.
Thanks, David. Thank you.